Hi everyone, today I'm going to be talking about Amur honeysuckle or Lonicera macii. So according to invasive.org, which is where I got the majority of the information for this video, Amur honeysuckle is one of the most common and invasive bush honeysuckle on the East Coast. And as part of the Caprifoliaceae family, we know that honeysuckle can be widely found and is super common. And as you can see, these honeysuckle are super abundant, but despite their yellow and whitish flowers, these bushes are invasive to the majority of disturbed habitats on the East Coast and can really easily invade the growth of native plants. In the case of plants, invasive means that it will outcompete other plants for nutrients. It's also possible that with the introduction of an invasive plant to a non-native ecosystem, that they can harm the environment or even humans by hindering their ability to do activities like hiking or gardening. And Amur honeysuckle is spread really easily through birds who ingest the seed. Amur honeysuckle originates from China, Japan, Korea, and Russia. Amur honeysuckle was imported to New York in 1898 as an ornamental flower through the New York Botanical Gardens. It was originally planted as wildlife cover and to hinder soil erosion, but began reproducing on its own, outcompeting the native species. And Amur honeysuckle can be considered invasive because it can also impede reforestation. Reforestation is the deliberate practice of trying to regrow trees that have previously been damaged or destroyed. Amur honeysuckle forms dense thickets that produce too much shade, reduce ecosystem richness, facilitate nesting of pests and predators, and reduce the density of tree seedling. And this can cause reforestation attempts to not be as effective. Amur honeysuckle is easy to identify if you know what to look for. They are deciduous and upright shrubs with opposite, slightly pubescent leaves. You'll probably be able to spot them because of their long, tubular flowers. You can spot Amur honeysuckle among other bush honeysuckle by their leaves that end in a sharp point instead of rounded or toothed leaves. And native honeysuckle will also have solid white pith stem, while an invasive honeysuckle will have a hollow, tannish stem. The spread of Amur honeysuckle can be controlled, however. Young plants can be pulled by hand. Larger plants can either be pulled using tools or cut repeatedly as new growth forms, and systematic herbicides can be applied to foliage, bark, or cut stems. This species of honeysuckle grows in my backyard and spreads all across back into my neighbor's property, and while they're super lovely property dividers, they're likely obstructing new seedlings and growth where we actually want it.